Traded up to wreck his career. That's how diabolical cannot come out and say, you know what? I just woke up and decided I wanted Shedeur Sanders.
There's enough people at the top of the totem pole who were like, nah, he's not for us. Simple as that. And then he went on to say, we had the right people in the room. We had a meeting about it Saturday, and we had the right people in the room, and ultimately Andrew picked to play it.
The NFL just did the unthinkable for Shedeur Sanders, shaking the league to its core. That single move dragged Jimmy Haslam into the fire, his authority collapsing under the weight of chaos. Now, Cleveland stands on the edge, waiting to see who walks away and who gets burned alive.
Why on earth would they try and railroad someone who might be able to help them?
The NFL just dropped a bomb no one saw coming. The league itself stepped in and told the Cleveland Browns to put Shedeur Sanders on the field. Fans were already stunned when Joe Flacco was named the Week 1 starter over Sanders. But then came the revelation. This wasn't just a team decision. Reports claim the NFL commissioner personally intervened, ordering the Browns to give Sanders his chance. Outrage exploded across social media, sports shows, and casual fan circles alike.
What the hell did you just do?
The question on everyone's lips, what happens to Jimmy Haslam? Could a team owner really be overruled by the league in such a dramatic, unprecedented way? The audacity sent shockwaves across the NFL. Never before had a league so blatantly challenged an owner's authority, and the tension was palpable.
And he's better than Pickett, and he's better than Flacco. He will start on a team that is starved. They haven't been to a Super Bowl. On a team that is starved.
To understand the storm, we must go back to draft day. Sanders' college career was spectacular. In 2024, he threw for 4,134 yards and 37 touchdowns with a 74% completion rate. On paper, he was a top 3 quarterback prospect, destined for an early first-round pick.
If you'd have told me, let's see, we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But
yet round after round, pick after pick, 143 players went before Sanders' name was finally called at 144th overall by the Browns in the 5th round. Analysts immediately called it the biggest quarterback slide in NFL history. Conspiracy theories erupted: collusion, racial bias, even league-level targeting.
We had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
The Browns front office became the center of scrutiny. They traded up with picks 166 and 192 from Seattle just to secure Sanders, a move reportedly shaking Haslam's confidence. Sources say the pick was entirely GM Andrew Berry's decision. Haslam publicly distanced himself from the choice, suggesting he wouldn't have made it himself. Reports surfaced that he threatened to fire coaches if Sanders wasn't installed as the starter promptly. The internal tension was almost tangible. Owner, GM, and coaching staff pulling in different directions, with the league itself breathing down their necks.
Well, what the hell?
Why
what
are you
talking
saying that right now? He's
exactly,
on the team.
Exactly. He's sitting there saying, "Look, they didn't really have him ranked that high. They didn't think they were going to draft." I don't know who ultimately pulls the trigger on this. Here's the bigger issue. I don't even really care why he said what.
The fallout was immediate. Analysts dissected every pick and comment. Social media buzzed with speculation, memes, and debates. Fans questioned why a top-tier college quarterback needed the commissioner's direct